Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video, we'll be taking a look at all the Warhammer products available to pre-order this coming Saturday. I was half expecting there not to be any products available to pre-order this week. I thought they might take a week off, but there are a few products available, so we'll have a look at them throughout the video. And they also said in the article on the Warhammer community site that there's still a lot of products to be revealed for 2022. So it looks like the next couple of weeks we're still going to see some new models, which is pretty exciting. But let's have a look at the ones that are available right now. And kicking things off is the Aberrant Ghoul King with Crown of Delusion. That's some title for a model, but what a great model this is. I did a video earlier in the week about this one when it was first revealed, and it just looks awesome. Really great character. So cool they've chosen this as the Boxing Day miniature. Really nice that they've gone for a different faction. And so, yeah, I think a really interesting one. Certainly it has a lot of vibes for Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of thing coming from it. But if you want to have a little bit more info about this, then check out my video that's up on the channel already. The pre-order dates for this one are a little bit different. If you want to get it, you're going to be able to get it from the Games Workshop web store from the 7th of January. And if you want to get it before that, you'll have to go to an actual Warhammer store, and then you can get one from Boxing Day onwards. So this is the only really way to get it. It looks like it's not going to be available in any of the online retailers or even your local friendly game store. So you'll be paying full whack for this one if you choose to add it to your collection. Now this year is the 35th anniversary of Warhammer 40,000, and so they're going to be releasing some of the older models available on a made-to-order basis, and this will be available to pre-order from, or order, from the 25th of December to the 2nd of January. The article doesn't say when they'll actually be delivered to you though, so usually these can take a little while to get, sometimes up to 6 months or more, but maybe quicker for these, really not sure, but when we find out, certainly update you here on the channel. But the first model is this Space Marine Commander. This is going to be a plastic version, so you'll be able to get him, and he's also got lots of different options, including 5 different guns, 4 melee weapons, and some accessories as well. So there's going to be lots of ways you can put this one together. Then there's a set of 5 Armour Through the Ages Adeptus Astartes. These are going to be resin. They're going to give you 5 Space Marines with different marks of power armour, starting from the Mark 1 Thunder pattern through to the Mark 5 Heresy pattern. It says in the article that these can be used in your games as a tactical or veteran squad, or you can just put one of them in a squad amongst the others if you want to. Next up is a classic Space Marine Captain. This one's in plastic and doesn't look like there's many options here except for you can have him unhelmeted or with the helmet with that plume on the top. Now we're back to resin with a Lord Executioner, and this is going to come with a jump pack and power axe. This could be a nice version, maybe if you like playing the Firstborn Space Wolves, this could be a nice addition to the collection. I think this would look really cool amongst them. Then there's a made-to-order Heroes of the Chapter collection, and these are all going to be plastic, and they're going to include 1 Primaris Ancient, 2 Primaris Lieutenants, and 5 Intercessors. You may remember these from the Dark Imperium box set, so a really nice selection of miniatures in there, and I've built all my Space Marines from that box set as Imperial Fists, so really happy with how they've turned out. Next up is a classic Chaplain with jump pack, and it doesn't say if this is going to be resin or plastic. What do you think? This is quite an old one, maybe resin? Let me know what you think it'll be down in the comments section. Then next up, we've got another plastic model. This is a Librarian in Terminator armour. So a lot of these models were discontinued, and now they're bringing them back every now and then on a made-to-order basis. So, you know, if you really wanted to get hold of one, this could be a good time and probably cheaper than getting it on eBay and places like that, even paying the full prices that you will do from ordering directly from Games Workshop, because these won't be available in your friendly local game stores. Next up are the Masters of the Chapter, a set of 4 miniatures, and these are going to be in resin. Now these are going to be great for introducing as special characters in your army. You can use them as captains, lieutenants, or as veterans. And the final model available for made to order is the Tech Marine. And so this is going to give you all sorts going on. It's quite a good looking Tech Marine actually. This might be one of the better ones. I wouldn't mind adding this to the collection. It looks pretty cool. And he's going to come with the Flamer, Servo Arm, Plasma Cutter. So lots going on here with this model. Doesn't say if it's plastic or resin though, and so I'm not familiar with this one in particular, so if you know which you think this will be, let us know in the comments down below. Not much going on in the Black Library this week. There's the 12 Tales of Christmas. This is the eShort subscription and Advent 2022, and this is going to give you 12 stories from the worlds of Warhammer. On Wednesday, the 21st of December, you'll see a Kill Team Battle Report. Looks like that Goth Rocker is going to be included. That'll be fun to see how they play that. A painting masterclass for the Ice Crystals, and one issue of White Dwarf being thrown into the vault. And that's everything available to pre-order this coming Saturday, and so nice to see they're going for a retro vibe and looking back on some of the older models. Great chance to get hold of them if you wanted to, and it's good timing actually, because I've been thinking back over the past year, evaluating what I've done here on the channel as part of the hobby, and I was also looking through some books earlier from the Guard, some older books that I want to do a video of tomorrow, so this is quite cool timing. And tomorrow I'll be going through these. I've got the Imperial Guard Codex, this really old book, black and white print, really nice old school vibe to it. I really like the layout, and yeah, I really like the look of it still. I think it definitely holds up. Got the Catachan's Codex to go through, and this collecting guide, which is really fantastic. This is from 2000 to 2003, and it's going through all the models for the different regiments and the vehicles, and this is a fantastic book. If you can get hold of this on eBay, it's pretty cheap as well. I think if you're a fan of the Imperial Guard and looking back at the history of the hobby, this would be a really nice addition. But yeah, I'll go through each of these tomorrow separately so you can have a good look. The Catachan one is brilliant, really like that. I recently did a review and flick through of this book, Forbidden Psalm, The Last War, and this has really inspired me to start looking at some different ways to put together some quick, easy skirmish games to build on my own Weekend Warriors book. And I think going back and looking at these old codexes, the way they've laid it out, the maps, the drawings, I think this is going to be a nice combo if I could take some inspiration from all these books. And over the next year, start building on Weekend Warriors, taking that core rule set of mine and then making it fit in with specific settings, coming up with some narratives, and I think that'd be really fun to come up with some smaller A5 size books that are quick to learn, fun to play, and come with some really interesting features. So looking forward to seeing what I can do with that as the year progresses. Also this week I thought it'd be cool to take a look through this year's White Dwarf magazines and just talk about the different issues, how the magazine has developed over the year, because there's been some really interesting changes to how it's been put together and formatted that I think have really added to it, and there's definitely been an improvement as the year's gone on, so look out for that video over the next week. Around this time last year, or maybe as we got into January, I did a video looking back at all the models I painted over the previous year, and so I think I'll do the same this week too. I'll do a video looking at all the armies I've done, and I've definitely done many more models this year than I did last year, so really looking forward to going through that. It's been a really cool year to explore Warhammer 40k, learn how to play it, put together some different armies, and it's just been a blast. I've had a great time, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing the videos for those as they've developed, and yeah, looking forward to sharing that with you this week. I'd love to hear what you think about the Warhammer preview this week and the models they've shown. Is this a good way to get hold of some of those other models? Will you be picking anything up, or are you going to have a break and leave it for now and wait and see what comes out for the weeks ahead? Let me know in the comment section below. Looking forward to reading those. But for now, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and don't forget to hit that notification bell too to join me here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. A big thanks to Tabletop Star for supporting the channel this month. Check out their website, the link's down below in the description. This is a great place to meet people in your area who like to play games as much as you do, so really awesome idea. And of course a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters for being there right from the beginning, helping me to keep going with these daily videos. If you'd like to join the Patreon supporters, that link's in the description there down below too. I'd love to see you there.